Okay. Fourth time was the charm. However, part of me thinks that like that first one was just kind of a. I mean, it took me like 20 minutes to put together, so technically it's like 3.25. I don't know. Anywho, I got the measurements that I wanted, and if I can get this to focus, yeah, there we go. I got the measurements that I wanted. I got the feet where I wanted them, and I used this on the doubled up, glued down paper. So these are nice and sturdy. These marks here just were for bang the camera. Yeah, let's go for it, Francis Ford Coppola. So I could line everything up. These lines were kept for the lineup. I've also made notations that these should be different shades of wood, maybe, so that there's a clear delineation so you can line up specific pieces, or there needs to be a line here. I made notations as to what needs to go on. And these pieces lining up, not bad, because this is wood trim, wood, and then this would be the bedspread. So I think I'm good on this one. I've got the legs where I want them. The curves look nice. So I'm going to call this one cooked. So I have, it's kind of nice to have like 3 pieces that I have designed from scratch. I mean, these are all designed from whole cloth. You know, I've got these, as I'm reaching behind here, that these are all, you know, not bad. I mean, they're not like, you know, it's the, they're not bad. It goes along with my personal, it's taken my husband a long time to realize if I say I'm okay, that's basically high marks. I'm okay. Which is, I'm not too high, I'm not too low. Everything's copacetic. I am a contented person. So when I say these are pretty good, there's a part of me that's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm okay. So I think right now I need to turn my energy to the little stool that goes here and finishing up a nightstand. Which, where is that little booger? Still looks like a gonk droid. I've got some sketches for this, so I need to finish this as well. And then I'm gonna call it done for these pieces. I also decided that in making some notations that this curve is too much. I need to bring this down a bit so it's not so much of like a hunchy, like 1980s shoulder pad. And again, made notations of it. So that's what I'm going to be doing on that front. And then as I bring in something new over here, and I had to stop working on this morning because I have a terrible case of the Johnson crud right now. You can see it's just that dyshydrosis, and it just comes from it's genetics. And you can see I've got a really crappy case of it right now. But I've been using my hole puncher to the point where it's like, oh no, I can't get a blister here because I don't have enough skin. Which really sounds gross when I say it. But it causes me to lose skin. It just, bubbles up and comes off. And I have cream for it if I need it. I don't particularly like the cream because it dries everything out and makes my hands itch even more. But you can see here in this little box, how could I not get this at the dollar store? Come on, $1.25. In here, and this is a mixed bag of them. I'm sure you've seen the artwork where people will take like soda cans, beer cans, and they punch out. There's an artist who they punch out a hole that's like the size of a penny, and then they make these really kind of cool kinetic wall sculptures with them, with nails, and it's very cool. And I have a certain amount of aluminum can that I have here on premises to work with, and I've been using, reaching around here, I've just been using a hole punch. Originally thinking, I was kind of messing around with how can I make some drawer pulls sort of thing. And in the couple of months that my husband and I have been making adjustments to our diets, neither one of us like soda with like corn syrup in it. It feels weird in our throats. It tends to give me stomach problems and other things. So, and in an effort not to eat so much processed sugar, we've been drinking a lot of just sparkling water, and we've been this is the treat we're giving ourselves this summer. So we've been getting a lot of LaCroix, and I know LaCroix is one of those things that people love it, they hate it, maybe don't have opinions about it. I personally like it a lot because it doesn't have a lot of sugar, and my dietitian says this is totally okay. There's no added sodium or anything. So, and a lot of these, they have really pretty cans. So I've been cutting out little pieces of them. Here, because I've got some tin snips, and then just basically cutting. This was the peach strawberry. This is another one I like a lot. The sunshine one is awesome if you haven't tried it yet. If you like pineapple. So this is basically what I'm doing. And originally I thought, well, I'll just do this for the silver, and then some of the colored pieces come in, and I like those. So I think what I'm going to be doing with these is, I think it's actually going to be some sort of tiling work. You know how like you see the people that will use pennies? So I'm basically just collecting, you know, I've got them separated into like oranges, pinks, reds, yellows. And most of the ones that I have the most of are the ones that I consider like the ones that have color on them that's like different colors. So these pinks have mostly pinks. These purples, it's mostly purple, and that sort of thing. So I'm going to use those for something. It's the magpie in me shiny object kind of thing. So I've got these going on. I've been collecting them and using them. It's like, you know, 15 minutes to 8, and we're almost ready for dinner, but I've got some time, so I can cut up something and start punching holes. But for right now, I got to stop because that blister, ooh, wow, yeah, you can really see that. I need to go put some medicine on that. That was a great way to end a video. I'm just going to go put some medicine on that. So thank you for sticking around, my lovely patrons. And I will see you in the next video.